Yo, what is up, YouTube? We had a massive Tico talk. It's been within the last couple of days, and after digesting all the information, it's very evident that the Throne and Liberty team, continues to listen to the most critical feedback of the game and implement it onto the game. And it's crazy because this pattern has continued over from the Korean client, and it's extremely encouraging as a fan of Throne and Liberty, as a fan of MMOs, to watch them continue to develop the game at a pace and in a demeanor that basically strives for perfection. And we've made videos about crowd control recently, and lo and behold, we have answers. So I know that this is one of the videos I think people have like mixed opinions on, but I think generally most people can agree that player agency and having control of your character over situations that are going to result in your character dying are extremely important as a player. So Tico, one of the many things, I'm gonna try to break a lot of the main points of this video down in different videos, just because I tried to make like a whole video, and it became to be like, it's an hour video because there's so many good individual talking points in the Tico talk. I kind of want to look at them individually, kind of have my take or talking points or yap or whatever you want to call it about it, because I don't know, I think this video or these videos deserve the attention that they get, because again, very clear, concise communication. They give dates or estimated dates on when these changes are going to come in, and not only are they doing or making these changes, but they also have a pretty decent outlook of new content coming to the game. So changes to the current content and new content. There's just a lot to cover here. I've done enough yapping at the beginning of this video. Surely someone's going to comment about it. Let's look into the CC portion of the Tico talk.
Improve the experience for PvP. Let's start with crowd control. Simply put, we think crowd control is having a larger than intended impact on battle without sufficient methods to prevent it. We're going to do two things. First,
right, I'm already pausing. Yeah, I get it. This is important because CC is huge. Like, it is a very, very important important part about PvP, or important part of PvP, and you need CC. You need answers to damage. You need ways to, like, as a defensive player, or even like in the defensive stance of PvP, you need ways to interrupt. You need ways to lock down healers and tanks from being disruptive, and CC has to be in a good PvP MMO environment. So I don't think anybody wants CC to be removed. We just need answers for the CC, right? Answers for the answers, because again, player agency is important for like skill ceiling and skill floor as well. So
we're going to significantly increase the rate at which your CC immunity gauge builds up, especially when you have multiple CCs impacting you at a given time. We hope this will reduce those times where it feels you can't control your character for extended periods of time. And this change will come in December. Second, we're working on bringing a change to the Purification Stone that will give players an additional enhancement to choose from when activating the stone. This change will also come in December.
The Wooble sent me some crochet kits to
perfect
try
time for
out,
an
and
ad during a YouTube video. Okay, so listen, I gotta get this ad. I'm gonna mute this and add this. So here's the thing that's challenging about the Purification Stone. It is pretty difficult to get, or it was pretty difficult to get. Here recently with the drops in the auction house, it's a little bit more obtainable, but this is an item that is, for players that are casual, this is a pretty steep costed item. So hopefully the changes that they're going to make with the Purification Stone also, I would hope, change the availability of the if this is one of their answers to CC, I would hope that they also kind of make this a little bit more obtainable as well. But overall, good. The CC bar filling up to where you get immunity is huge. I think, man, I think you need to, it needs to be CC needs to be impactful. So I would think that it's acceptable for like 1 CC or the duration of 1 CC to be uninterrupted. You have like when someone lands a stun for the first time, unless you Purification Stone it, there's no like diminishing return or anything like that. As you land your second consecutive one, I think then you start to have to look at, okay, well, do we diminish the effectiveness of the second CC? Because again, you're starting to gain frustration on the offensive characters side, right? Because I got stunned, and yes, I could use my Purification Stone, that thought process. Maybe I prepared for this stun, such as like popping an evasion dodge or an evasion buff that maybe increased my chances to dodge the stun or whatever. Like, see, there's still agency in that decision. Response to a second CC consecutively, you have removed the agency of the offensive player to prevent the second CC because there was no, they were already incapacitated. So we'll see what the timer looks like if the timer would grant immunity during the second duration of the second CC. But I'd be interested to hear what you guys think in the comments. Like, what point do you think like the removal of agency starts to feel really bad? Like, I think we can all agree, like, to stone or not to stone during the first CC, I think that's enough agency to make it important and to make the decision meaningful. During the second CC, though, that personally is where I would like to either maybe, okay, well, the duration of that CC is cut in half because you're kind of getting punished for trying to lock someone down, but you still get some effectiveness out of it. The second player, if they didn't choose to use their Purification Stone during the first CC, they're kind of punished a little bit because if you use the second CC or the second, if you use the activation of your Purification Stone on the second CC, the value isn't as high. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. The how long the CC timer should be, because that change seems to be coming in December, which is again great that they noted the date.
Next, I want to talk about mega alliances.
Okay, this is that's a separate video. Let's not talk about that right now. Guys, there it is. CC's being changed. Everybody complained about it, or a lot of people complained about it. A lot of people called the people complaining babies. But nonetheless, we got changes. So, it goes to show how constructive feedback, it can be constructive. Wow. You know what I mean? Part of the word, part of the phrase. Imagine. Guys, thanks for watching. Provide constructive criticism down in the comments below. What do you guys think about the CC changes? I think they're great, but I hold a little bit of reservation to see how long the CC timer itself works, and what are the significant changes they're making to the Purification Stone, and maybe can we see some sort of like increase in availability, right? All right, guys, because most people don't even know that it exists. I made a video about it, so if you're a viewer or a sub, you know, but a lot of people don't. So spread the word. Thanks for watching, guys. I love yapping. I hope you love listening. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.